JLL is a global real estate services and investment management giant with more than 93,000 employees in 80 countries. The company reopened its corporate headquarters in Chicago today, welcoming back 140 workers. Mary Bilbrey is the Global Chief Human Resources Officer for JLL. She's with us tonight to show us the precautions her office is taking. Mary, thanks for being here. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
It was a big day today, 140 people, as we said, coming back. How did it go?
It went really well. We've opened 240 offices globally and 79 to date in the U.S., and they've all gone extremely well. We've taken a very thoughtful approach, a very planful approach in inviting our employees back to our spaces.
Tell me about it. How does it look when the employees come back? What do they find? What looks different than it used to?
Yeah. So we've taken an approach really listening to our employees throughout the crisis, but really as we think about reentry as well. And certainly safety is a big priority. So we've had to really reactivate our spaces, making sure that they're clean, that we use the space to make sure we have the social distancing. But more importantly, we want to make sure that we also have a warm and inviting space for employees to come back to. So thinking about the human experience, giving employees a lot of communications up front. Our leaders have been great with outreach to our employees, sharing videos with them in advance of what it's going to feel like, and using a lot of very engaging signage so that when employees come back in, they don't feel awkward about how they sort of move around the space. It's, we've given real clear guidance on how they can still be part of the workplace, collaborate with their team members, feel more connected, but doing it still in the safe COVID environment.
Yeah. Given you're an HR executive, it doesn't surprise me that you're thinking the way you are, essentially about the psyche of the worker who has been through so much and is now coming back to a changed environment.
We all have heard the importance of well-being and mental well-being throughout this crisis. And we really have to remember that employees and all of us sort of felt the impact of the crisis very individually. So as we think about bringing our employees back, we have to remember that we all are experiencing it in a different way. We might have issues with childcare still, with commuting into the office, maybe our own personal concerns with our health or health of our loved ones. And so our approach to bringing employees back has been one where we do continue to listen to them. Our leaders are reaching out and making sure that they are flexible and adaptable to the employees' needs as we bring them back into the workplace.
Will you be phasing things in, and when do you think the next group of employees will be able to come back?
So we're following local guidance, or local government guidance on the different phases of opening. As I said, we have about 63% of our offices open here in the U.S., but by the beginning of July, we would anticipate that we would have most of all of our offices back open. And then we bring employees back in stages. So depending on the configuration of the building and the needs of the offices, we've got to consider things like, spacing employees out and staggering start times so that the usage of elevators can be accommodated, or actually having people come back in various shifts so that we can invite more employees back, but still have them safe in the space and be able to do the social distancing. We actually had some employees who were actually on the wait list to come back because they were looking forward to coming back into our offices.
You have